You get charged the same amount, and you got about, I don't know, 10% fewer Snickers in it. So this is the infamous Snickers bar made famous by Joe Biden in his State of the Union speech. And while the company that makes these Mars says, look, they haven't been getting any smaller in any size that we do. But many Americans feel when it comes to their favorite snacks and day-to-day purchases, that things have been getting smaller, but not cheaper.
Yeah, everything been getting smaller.
Really? Like what?
Like Subway sandwiches, everything.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, man, just inflation.
There's a bunch of air in the chip bags. Not a lot of chips, a lot of air. For sure.
Hot juice and stuff like that, candies.
Do you find that packages are getting smaller?
Yeah, in the package, yeah. When they come in the little thing, it's more of like 5 of them now.
How many were there before?
It was probably like 10.
Reducing the size of a product is often preferable to raising prices for companies, especially during periods of high inflation, thinking many consumers won't notice. And while inflation is down from its high of 9.1% in June of 2022 to just over 3% today, inflation and shrinkflation are still election issues. Politicians are learning what economists have known for decades, that consumers and therefore voters remember and record the prices of everyday items far more than larger purchases made less often. So the price of a candy bar or a gallon of milk may very well sway consumers and potentially voter choices. For the incumbent president, this is a problem for his re-election campaign. While inflation is down, polls say people aren't feeling much relief at the grocery store. Tackling shrinkflation, or being seen to do so, is a way of showing empathy with consumers. The Biden administration is backing legislation that would make shrinkflation a deceptive business practice and allow lawsuits against companies that engage in the practice. The Biden administration is also going after so-called junk fees that corporations slip into bills at hotels, restaurants, cell phone companies and other businesses that aren't disclosed up front. Despite data showing that the US economy is generally pretty strong, the polling is going in the opposite direction. Recent polling said that only 38% of voters trusted Joe Biden on the economy, while the number was over 60% for Donald Trump. Tackling inflation and being seen to tackle shrinkflation is perhaps a way of stopping Joe Biden's poll numbers from shrinking anymore. Nathan King, CGTN, Washington.